What is up, good people? Jungle Link here. Hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, April 30th, 2024, and this is your crypto news. Of course, out the gates, we have to talk about CZ. He was sentenced today. We'll break it down if this was fair or not. F assets are on their way for the Flare network. The long-awaited feature set is getting ever closer. Can't wait for that. Ripple unveiled a new partnership. This one seems like it could have some significant promise. And lastly, Hong Kong launched both Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Some said it would be bigger than the US launch of the Bitcoin ETF. We'll take a look at the numbers and see if it played out like that. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. It helps out the channel a lot. All right, first story, of course, CZ. This is the talk of the town. Today he was sentenced. Prosecutors were asking for 3 years. The judge sentenced him to 4 months in prison. Now, a lot of people want to make this guy into a saint now. Let's be honest. He broke a lot of laws, but he was a trailblazer. And what I can tell you is this. This could have been a massive disaster. He could have strung this out for a long time. Like the businessman he is, he brought this to a close and a reasonable solution for everyone. He'll handle this 4 months like it's nothing, and he'll be out doing bigger and greater things, I'm sure. Binance gets to survive and continue going forward. And of course, the crypto space, I think, owes him a big debt for that purpose at least. He didn't go into hiding, string this out forever. He brought this to an acceptable close for all parties, and for that I'm thankful. We see the former PR saying the following: "This is just an outcome when balancing the missteps he made early on with the historic pivot he made to bring Binance into greater compliance in recent years. I'm happy he'll be able to serve his time and put this behind him," and that's absolutely correct. Again, Binance can be more compliant with international laws, can continue to grow, and so will cryptocurrencies. This is a good story to what could have been potentially bad for CZ himself and the crypto space at large. He did well. This wasn't some SBF thing. He didn't steal anyone's money. He treated investors correct. But he did, definitely broke some laws along the way. And I think this is an acceptable sentence. I think three years would have been harsh. 4 months, not too bad. Now, Hugo giving us the following update. I saw the community was expecting F Assets open beta in April. We have a few more things to do. First, FTSO version 2 with fast updates fully deployed, and get confirmation that the XRP testnet will not be reset during the beta. F-Asset beta is opening soon, so we got a little bit of time here, but we're getting closer. And, I think Flare's really going to be firing on all cylinders as we continue to go through this growth phase, this bull market. And you add on top of that, not just all the features and utility we expected. I think we'll see a lot with AI as well. As Hugo had said, that will be a focus here, and it'll be great for yield generation. I think this is going to be a star in the upcoming bull run. My buddy Billy the XRP Cowboy was talking about buying more FLR at these current prices. Honestly, probably being too tricky. I'm waiting to see if the price comes down a little bit more. I'll let you know when I buy additional FLR for my bag, but this might be one of those you don't want to play silly little games with. We'll see it play out, but I expect great things out of Flare Networks, and this will be a big part of that. F assets are getting closer. All right, Ripple breaks ground in Japan. SBI Group to use XRP Ledger for supply chain solutions, and I think this is supply chain finance solutions. So it's not like we would think of tracking supply chains, at least to my knowledge. This would be, financial solutions centered around that. And Ripple has partnered with HashKey to introduce XRP Ledger-based solutions to the Japanese market. SBI Group will become the first Japanese corporation to use XRP Ledger blockchain supply chain solutions as Ripple looks to drive enterprise solutions to be used in Japan. SBI will break new ground in Japan after Ripple announced it has entered a strategic partnership with Tokyo-based consulting firm HashKey. The latter is set to introduce XRPL enterprise solutions to the Japanese market. And, I don't have all the details on this, but again, I think it's about the payments around supply chains and stuff like that, moving money. Hopefully we'll see a lot of utility and use case from the XRP Ledger. This could really be a big one. All right. Someone asked David Schwarz on Twitter or accused him of selling billions of dollars of XRP, and he clarified what his holdings were. He said at his peak, he had about 26 million XRP. He sold Bitcoin to buy XRP. He sold Ethereum to buy XRP. But he doesn't think he's ever sold XRP to buy another crypto, except for very small amounts for unusual purposes, strange cryptocurrencies. He's never made a big investment of trading XRP for another cryptocurrency. One of the things I really admire about David is he didn't take large, stacks of free XRP like a lot of other people did. And he should have, because he was the main architect here. The XRP ledger is David Schwarz at the end of the day, and all these people took billions of free XRP, and he did not, and you got to respect him for that. He took stock in the company for his efforts, his continuous efforts to make this a primetime crypto, ledger, but he did not take anything from the ecosystem itself, and I have a lot of respect for that. I know he says, well, I took stock and I took salary because I needed the money or all this stuff. Look, he could have got that and a bunch of XRP. He could have demanded it, because without David Schwarz, there ain't no XRP ledger. The guy is a true champion of this space. Hong Kong. All right. So we had the launch of their ETFs. Many people saying it was going to be bigger. The combined volume for Bitcoin and Ether was about 6.3 million in a half a day worth of trade volume. The trading volume is for both Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. In comparison, there were 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US in January, and their daily turnover reached about 4.6 billion on the first trading day. So not even in the same stratosphere of what we saw here in the US. Now, we do have to discount things a little bit because Hong Kong is a smaller capital market. Of course, the US capital market is the biggest in the world, and it's not even close. I didn't expect this to be as big, but it seems to be a little bit underwhelming. I mean, only $6.3 million on the first day of trading, but that'll pick up over time. Not a big deal. We want to see crypto adoption and integration within traditional finance, and that will continue to happen. And I bet you those Hong Kong volumes continue to rise over time, and it'll be a lot more than 3 million combined in the long run. We should see some significant volume, going through that region through those spot ETFs. Let me know what you think down below, and as always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.